And hello, folks. How is everybody? This little game is called Grimm, and I've been messing around a little bit with it here and there. And I've been seeing a little bit of news lately, and it's kind of like a bit irritating. I wanted to weigh in on this Epic Games launcher thing. Okay, there's a few facts that none of these journalists, so-called YouTube journalists, are giving to people. Okay, there was a little incident not too long ago about something called iOS, and let me do a little explanation of what it is. When you guys are playing your games online, a lot of them use iOS to save. It's like a cloud hosting service for the servers of many games. And Unity, oh, my coffee's ready. Anyway, Unity had changed its terms of service and screwed them over. And there was a huge backlash against Unity for this, okay? And eventually, Unity changed their terms of service, of course. But in the interim, what happened was Epic stood up, okay, to the plate. Not only welcomed them to the fold of saying, hey, we'll support this, but they turned around and they gave something like a few $1 million towards helping out to something like that. And they set aside a fund of like $100 or $150 million for several types of open source software and things like that. I don't see Steam doing that. I don't see Unity doing that. I don't see Microsoft or any of these AAA game people's doing stuff like this. Okay, so the goodwill here. You're gonna cry about installing a launcher. Yeah, okay. The launcher isn't. It looks like Windows 10. Okay, that's my attitude. Okay, about Windows 10, it looks like shit. Okay, I'm gonna swear for the first time here, really badly. I can feel it. Okay, and that's the whole thing. For a company that owns a game engine and has its own hugely successful board-based game, you would think they'd make it pretty. You know what I'm saying? But what they've done is they've gone, we'll start with functional. It works. I mean, and just to tell you guys, if you're going to whine and complain, look at the Unreal Engine. Make your own bloody games. And you can do anything you want for the first $3,000. If I made a game right now and made $2,999, I don't have to give Epic a damn thing. I keep it. After that, 5%. I mean, you guys want it all, right? It doesn't work that way. And even as a gamer myself, okay, this irritates me. Okay, it shows that there are some people out there, and this comes back to that Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyrcraft that we went through with a lot of streamers. They had high-end systems, okay, that none of us, no other human beings usually have. Okay, the regular folk have brand new graphics cards. Okay, so you need, if you're going to do game reviews and game testing, do it like ACG. I respect that guy. He doesn't really review all the games that I like, but you know what? He will actually go and test the games on lower hardware. Okay, and say that it should work fine on lower hardware. Should. At least he says something like that. Okay. Other game reviewers, they don't do that. They don't do that. Okay. And it's part of the problem of they're now up above the regular people, and they don't listen. They don't care. It seems that way. Okay. I mean, I can go at Jim Sterling. I can go at Layman Gaming. I can go at even Young Ed. Okay. I can say little problems that all of these guys are having, and the biggest one is now they're just yapping about stuff that we already know. Okay? It's like clickbait or something, right? And I get a little tired of that. Okay? I mean, tell me something new. Tell me something that I don't know. Don't just repeat and repeat and repeat. It's like you're trying to make YouTube money for nothing. It's really stupid. Anyway, so I wanted to just talk about that a little bit. Okay? Now, there was some security issues with Epic Games. You know, you look at Steam when it first came out, it was just the same way. Now, they're going to have a lot more features added in the next 5 months, right? That Steam ever had. Okay? That's the main thing to be thinking about here is what they're doing is they're testing this stuff in the background to make sure that it's going to be safe and secure as well. Because they don't want the bad press, of course. Okay? And I gotta say, you know, don't be harping about the exclusive, the so-called, the word exclusive too. Here's the kicker. Am I able to play it on a PC? Yes. Okay then. How is this exclusive? Oh, they're just going to be selling it in that store there. Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but this is called capitalism and business. And if you don't like it, move to a communist country like North Korea and see how you enjoy it. Okay. Go to China and see how you enjoy it. Okay. Africa's got a good thing going. They're dealing. They're going with it. I mean, I'm even enjoying it. Okay. Like they're giving me or you or anyone else the ability to make a game, and they've got tutorials and software and everything else. And I'll say this, okay? Unity, you blew it. Okay. Now, even with things like Godot or other engines, I mean, there are other guys that show off this stuff, and that's cool, you know. But I need something that's a little more polished and ready to go, right? Because I've got to learn stuff like that. Like, yeah, okay, I can take some meshes and models and I can put the bones in and animate, right? That's okay. Now what do you do, right? Well, now you got to bring it into an engine, right? Oh, you see, there's a lot of steps to this stuff. Like, that's why I sat on one of my videos and just watched the credits of Diablo 3. I was going, oh, all these people. Like, how many of these people are useless to begin with, right? No offense, but it's just like a union that requires you to have 50 people that, yeah, it's like the Actors Guild, you know, their rules. This is why it's great that this kind of stuff moves forward, because slowly but surely these idiots price themselves out of existence, okay? Anyway, I just wanted to, this is my 3 cents on, you know, news and events and kind of stuff. I'm not really, I don't want to get involved too heavy in politics and all this other garbage, because, you know what, honest to God, that's where everybody falls short. You know, you get some drama going on and then that's it, okay? I'm not no drama queen, I don't need your crap, I don't, you know, I'm disabled. I got a sciatic nerve pinch problem. I was in a car or a truck. I got into my buddy's truck. Just put on my seatbelt. We were going by this through a stop sign there that we were, you know, had stopped and it started going, and some idiot on the phone texting sped right through it. Yep. One of them Saudi prince's sons. Rich kids or something. Not a Saudi prince, but one of the rich oil guys. Kids. Anyway. Yeah. So, I got other things to deal with and stuff like that. But it bothers me that people are just creating drama for no reason. Because honestly, there's how many millions of people in Fortnite already? All these guys, every single one of these morons that's covering this about Epic, okay, and saying something negative, has played Fortnite, which means they have the goddamn launcher installed, which means they're hypocrites, okay? That's another one. I'm calling everyone he is out that has even talked about it, okay? you don't get the right, okay? Unless you uninstall that launcher right now, and then you go away from Fortnite, you go away from it, okay? Don't do that. That's not cool. It's not solid, man. Anyway. Back into this game. I'm just going to show you a little bit about this game. Now, it's a little more heavier on your system than, say, something like Diablo 2 because the engine's newer. You can do things like this. And it does it infinitely better than Inquisitor Martyr. How is this possible, Lord? Oh, my. Jeez, I got to start doing game reviews from my angle. Get 'em, boys! I like it. Okay, thought I had 4 guys. What's going on here? Did I lose a level? Game cheated me out of a dude. Come on. Did give me a champion there a second ago. Maybe that's what it does. Uses up a charge. Get a little army with me now. See, I like the narcotics. You got some mages. Just run around, let them kill stuff. Get 'em, boys. I don't even think I'm getting experience for these guys anymore, am I? He drops a meteorite on him. Anyway, it's like the t-shirt says, okay? If you got a comment to make, you know, be smart about it, okay? Or not, I don't care. At least make it funny. But yeah, I like... I'll make this video short. No, that wasn't my coffee, that was my breakfast. Birdie num-nums. Get 'em. Not to kill things now, I just go into the room. Come on, boys. Come on. Kill it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Da 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 da. Get 'em, boys. Get 'em, boys. Anything in here I want? Excuse me. Loot, loot, loot. The other thing I like about this game is you can zoom right in and have some fun. See, you know, that looks like kind of neat, doesn't it? See? Yeah. Even runs better when you're zoomed in for some reason. I'm assuming it's because there's less pixels and everything else that something has to render as you're running around. Up and around, go through the little gate, beat up things. Come on, can I get around there or no? Don't let me through there. Come on, get out of the way, you guys. See, that's the one problem with this. Come on, get in. Can't go around the back. What the hell? How do I get to that now? Let me through there. You gotta be kidding me, right? Alright, we'll go this way then. That's the way to do it. I already got it. See, I was part of forgetting. Hey birds. Time to get blasted. See, I don't do anything in this game but run around. My donkeys do it all. Come on, boys. Kill them. Meteorites work good on your head. This is the kind of game I wouldn't mind kind of making and playing around with. Just do different genres, different, you know. And I was talking to Cross Comics about just as a test doing something with his. He's got a little superhero called Canadian Shield. Because I'm Canadian, I figured, well, why not? Let's play around with this. And then I got something I can play with that other people, you know, be looking at and say, hey, that's neat. You know, and this is how, you know, a game kind of gets itself going in the D&D circle. You know, you find something interesting to play with, and you go with it, guys. Get any XP here? Oh, I did. I leveled. Imagine that. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna go. What's this do? So I go like that. And then I'll do. Okay. Come on, boys. What did 3 only come up? Just a second here. Whoa, game just went. Three. What do I have bought? Oh, I have a champion. Let's zoom in on him. Undead Lord, I am your master. Undead crossbowman. These guys with giant axes. That's a nice little army. That's kind of cool. Let's go up the road and beat up this guy. That didn't take long, did it, boys? Let's zoom out a bit. Come on. There we go. Oh. He runs over, zaps it. Good way to get Aether Crystals. Every time you load the game, you run over here and kill stuff. I'm gonna run around to the other one. I didn't even have to do anything that time. Nice. Oh, I'm sure I'll get to a spot where it starts getting tough again, don't worry. Gonna run out of space here in a bit.
Very good way to get loot. Look at that, eh? Load times. I knew Anthem would suck, guys. I just knew it. After that after I started seeing what was going on with Andromeda, I knew that, you know. And then the Battlefront 2 stuff. I have the original Battlefront 2. It's still fun to play now and then. I'll give it a go one day. They did some updates to it. I don't even know if it works now again. It was kind of tricky before how we got it to work, especially in the multiplayer section. They just don't want us to have any of that ability to run our own servers or do anything anymore, and that's where it's wrong. Okay, if you look in the game directory of this game, you should see how much ability to mod the game you have. Okay. Once I get it to the point maybe where I could do a game a little bit with something from Cross Commerce, I might even just make a mod for this game with superheroes in it instead of, like, you know, having characters that have that, and you just change the powers up so that the abilities are magic abilities might be superpowers, you know, and then you might take other classes' powers and have them as superpowers, etc., 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 right? And then you might add a few, and you can, and that's the power of it all. There's a lot of here we go. Come on, boys. See how much you're gonna kill. Look at this guy just chop the heck out of him. Chop, chop, chop. He's just killing everything. It's a monster. Go get him, big guy. That's right. Here comes some more of them. Oh, those things are creepy as heck. Oh, there's a star over here. See it. Oh, a great axe. Like that. I should check my loot, eh? Ooh, get out of that. Don't that go away.
I can't carry anymore.
Really? This is gonna blow your mind. Look at all that. Okay, pants. Okay, grab that. Let's check out his shirt. Nope. Oh, I can wear this helmet. Look at this helmet. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. That. 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 Go on to that. Let's see here. What else we got? We got this one. That can go there. That can go there. This will bring you over here. What else we got here? Bring you over here. And I'll bring you over here. This little guy over here. Think here. See, just take you for a second. Bring you over here. This gives me some wiggle room. Put you here. Pooch myself there, didn't I? Okay, hold on. You bring you up here. Bring you over here. Lots of room. Hey, Mr. Computer. Could do though is this out of the way, this out of the way. Down there. Lots of room. Forget what that stuff does. Scrap. Okay, let's head back to town. Now I'll do another playthrough proper, but I just wanted to mention this stuff about Epic because it really is. It shows a bunch of whiny little rats. Like, come on, give them a bit of time. You know what? Where people should be yapping at Epic about is it shouldn't take 6 months to get their goddamn client and everything right. If you're gonna launch a goddamn store, you should launch it in proper fashion with features. And there should be some form of review process for that the users can leave so that you're honest, okay, with what you're trying to sell. When you don't have that process, like say Steam has, you know, people are leery about buying games. Okay, this is a message to Epic too. Okay, it's my harping at you. I'm harping at the real reason behind what the issues are. Okay, and I'm somebody who's playing around with your game engine. Okay, I mean I'm being real. I mean I like the idea of making more money than you know. Like it works out that you're only making about 55, 60% of every sale on Steam. Okay, guys, and and what they're doing is they're putting a lot more effort into tutorials in the game engines and stuff like that, so that more people can learn about how to do things. And I'll tell you, I'll say in about a year or so now, maybe 2, you're going to start seeing a lot more titles with quality going into Epic than you are in Steam. What's Steam doing about it? Nothing. Okay? Gabe's sitting there just twiddling his fingers. And every time he's not doing something, I look at my Steam library and I just go, well, I need some space to run a game. What am I going to uninstall? I look over at Steam and go, yep, that game's been in early access for 7 years. It's not like Steam's pushing them to do anything about it. I'll install that. You know, I mean, I've had 30 games that I've either won or been given to, okay, through either Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and I think I've got only 2 games installed now on Steam, right? Warframe being one of them, and Warframe just screwed themselves. This new melee thing that they got going, they screwed it. I can't keep my melee weapon out when I need to. Okay, that was one of the things that made it easy to play. Now, and I can see what they're doing. Okay, they're making their game console friendly. Okay, PC users will stop. Once the PC users slowly stop using your game, Warframe, you're done. Okay, and they don't handle criticism very well, that Warframe bunch, eh? They don't, and that's too bad. It's not my problem either. Okay, you can't handle the criticism. You shouldn't be in business. I've seen some people that really got a hate on for Warframe, and I see some people that got a love on for them so bad that they're blind to reality. Okay, I mean, come on, guys, wake up. Anyway, this is just a morning rant. I think that's what I'm gonna do every day. Just get up and rant about things in the universe. Things that just irritate me. And here's the little system. travel. Okay, and this is Chronos signing off.